understands that they respect his ability to want to get this done, his relationships and respect that have been developed, and I think this is something that he really wants to have happen.
And getting back to health care, why even monkey around with pre-existing conditions? That's the most popular thing in Obamacare. Why are you guys spinning your wheels, messing around with pre-existing conditions?
I wouldn't call it messing around, or however you phrased it. I think the president wants to do everything.
Right now, people with pre-existing conditions are covered. They're not discriminated against.
No, just hold on.
You're going to change to a system where who the hell knows what's going to happen? It depends on what state they live in. If they live in this state over here, that governor may seek a waiver, and all of a sudden they're thrown into this system where hopefully that fund is going to cover their pre-existing conditions. It is a big change for people who live with those kinds of illnesses, is it not?
Well, look, the big change, I guess we have a very different view of this, because my view, and I think the president's view, is that Obamacare, if you have a pre-existing condition and you no longer have a health care provider, and your premiums or deductible are going through the roof, then you don't have coverage. And we just read it out. I mean, if you have
throwing the baby out with the bathwater.
No. What I'm saying to you right now,
no. Because it's not
a
saying
question
it's not
of
working. But then why change pre-existing conditions?
We're not. No, we're strengthening. I think, look, we have done everything to not only strengthen, but to guarantee.
If the governor can say, here's my waiver and no more
Sure you
pre-existing
can, Jim.
conditions.
I walked through this. But I think the fundamental point that seems to be getting lost is that if you have Obamacare right now, in case after case, you are losing it. So if you have a pre-existing condition and you have a card that says Obamacare, but no one will see you or you can't afford it, then you don't have coverage.
Why not fix that?
We are.
Fix that.
We're guaranteeing it, but I don't know how much.
Why
We have literally
the component have to be altered? Why not just keep that
the
protection
president
in
has made it
place?
very clear that pre-existing conditions are covered in the bill under every scenario. I don't know how much clearer we can state it.
So anybody who has a pre-existing condition under Trump care, they're going to be fine?
Yes.
Without question?
There you go.
Sean, thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean. I want to follow up on healthcare. I just want to know why the White House is pushing so hard for a vote on this healthcare bill at a time when, as you just said a few minutes ago, it's literally impossible to analyze its impact on the healthcare system. Why not wait for that analysis to come out?
The vote is going to happen, as I've said like 8 times now, when the Speaker and the Majority Leader and the Majority Whip want to. Our job is to work as hard as we can to work with members of Congress who want to see their healthcare system improved. That's what we're doing. That's what we've done. And so it'll be up to the House leadership to decide when to vote. Zeke.